domestic violence.
That's just one of the stops we make as Western Mass News goes town by town. The Springfield Women's Commission has identified domestic violence awareness as a top priority. The ceremony kicked off with remarks remembering victims, survivors, and their families.
Over in Chicopee, the Boys and Girls Club hosted a check presentation to thank the Chicopee delegation for their continued support of the club. They also received a $54,000 400 grant from the state legislature. Following the ceremony, club members enjoyed cider donuts and hot cider.
And there was another check presentation today in Holyoke. The ceremony was held this morning at the Jackson Street Build site. Liberty Bank selected the Greater Springfield Habitat for Humanity to receive one of its community grants. Foundation helps low and moderate income families improve their economic situation and quality of life, which is in line with the Greater Springfield Habitat. We'll be right back.